When you have a crossover fighting game, the story usually takes a back seat. In this case, Fighting Climax is pretty bare bones. The story is told in a visual novel style that we've all become familiar with in these type of titles. You play as a chosen character and you're teleported to a strange world, where you're greeted by what appears to be the Sega Dreamcast in human form? Oh my gosh, this game gets imaginary brownie points for that alone, and all the brownie points. Good imaginary brownie points at any imaginary brownie location. She asks you for your help. It seems that you are the only one capable of saving this world's dreams. And you cannot refuse an order from the Sega Dreamcast, the console that brought us near arcade perfect versions of our favorite arcade games in motherfrickin' Shenmue. To refuse that is a crime against humanity. Also, you'll end up killing a baby Chow. Don't kill baby Chows. You will face off against other characters in the Dengeki Bunko universe and find out who or what is behind this. While the plot is lacking, what it does do, other than offer a Dreamcast cameo, is the dialogue is fantastic. It's not just filled with fan service, but the interactions between the characters is great. Once in a while there's some generic stuff, but for the most part there's a lot of interesting banter, sometimes before and after the fights. If you're not a fan of any of these series, then it will probably be lost on you. This is really for fans only here. You may be saying, Adam, yes, the Dreamcast is one of the greatest gaming consoles known to man, and it's also been known to bring about world peace. But what else does this game have to offer? Since all the characters in Fighting Climax are based off of popular manga and light novel characters, you get great sprite work here. Each character moves just as lively as the personalities themselves. Stages themselves are not inspired by Dengeki Bunko universe, but rather the Sega universe. Yet stages based on Sonic the Hedgehog, Knights, and Valkyria Chronicles to name a few, which is a strange choice considering there are only 4 Sega characters in the whole game. But hey, the game is already strange anyways, so it goes with the vibe this game has. I mean, you got everything from characters that were from online MMOs, you got a little girl that plays basketball, and a guy who looks like a well-dressed bartender, but is really a very angry debt collector. And he throws vending machines. Vending machines, son. Yeah, basically this game is very anime. But not the kind that makes you feel uncomfortable or I'm going to jail kind of way. If you're a fan of the art in Sega games and Dengeki Bunko, then you'll be in nerd heaven here. Also, the soundtrack has a lot of great original tracks that work really well for this game. I believe that most of the music and the stages, I don't think they're remixes, but I believe that they're actually original pieces that are inspired by Sega games. But they do work really well for the environments and throwing vending machines at people with. The voice acting is only in Japanese, however, though one nice touch is to the character dialogue. Even between rounds they added subtitles above their heads so you know what they're saying in between rounds, which is a great touch. Most of these games you usually have no idea what they're saying to one another, but they actually really did a good job with putting that in there. And I do wish more anime fighters did offer this. All these elements mesh really well together in the audio-visual department. Wrapped in the sushi of anime gaming bliss, Fighting Climax is a really good fighting game. From the people who brought us Under Night In-Birth and the PlayStation 2 cult favorite Melty Blood, is a great example of an anime fighter that stands out among some of its peers out there. It has a cast of 14 characters, each of them playing very differently from one another, and 2 unlockable Sega fighters. Like most of the anime-style fighters, it is a 4-button fighter, though one of the buttons is dedicated to assist attacks. The assist attacks were made popular back in the first Marvel vs. Capcom game. These assists allow a character to jump in for a split moment and aid you in battle to keep opponents off of you, give you boosts, and so on. Want to extend your combos, or keep Senpai off your back? Pick the right assist and send your foes a-flying. With 23 unlockable assist characters, including 2 more Sega alumni, well, the combinations you can do are almost endless. You can also activate your trump card. This is the little lightning bolt indicator you'll see at the top of your climax gauge or super meter. Doing this will give you a really powerful attack, and temporarily give you a boost of power. This is used to extend your combos or to get unwanted waifus off your back. You also got a blast, which acts like a burst in most other fighters, armored attacks, simple command specials that require quarter circle forward motions to pull off. Hey, if you're a button masher, you can go through most of the various game modes and still have fun. Though online, I got myself rocked a few times, not gonna lie. The best way to describe the online play in this game is it's smooth as butter on a roll. And man, I'm hungry all of a sudden. This game has not yet been released in the West as of this recording, but yet I've already had some time with the Japanese version previously, and I can tell you, the game runs really, really well. Very rarely have I ran into slowdown or lags in matches, though they do appear I haven't run into it a whole lot. You got your ranked and your player lobby matches, so you can play with friends or challenge others for rank. On top of that, there is an arcade mode where the story is told, versus challenges such as survival mode and so on. One of the interesting additions is Dream Duel mode, where you can pick one of several characters to face off against. This mode doesn't really do anything super special other than allowing these characters to have interesting banter between the fights, which is it's pretty cool to kind of see these what if these characters crossed each other and fought each other. Though it doesn't really do much more than that, so if you are looking for something a little bit different with that, you're not going to get it. But if you do like seeing like these crazy what-if scenarios of these characters ran into each other, then you're going to find something enjoyable with that. There's also a customization mode where you can customize profile icons, banners, and you can use it with in-game currency, and also unlock character colors this way. You know, unlocking content instead of having to buy a bunch of DLC, you know, like Grandma used to do. Overall, for the price of Dengeki Bunko Fighting Climax, this game has a lot to offer. And for those who love fighting games, especially those that have Sega and their favorite anime characters, then this is going to get you a lot of fun here. Now, for those who are not familiar with this series, may not get as much out of this, but it is a pretty fun fighting game, don't get me wrong though. This game definitely won't change the mind of those people who really don't like anime fighters, but if you are okay with it, and you like playing as your favorite anime characters, and you want to throw vending machines at people, then definitely pick this game up. You're going to have a good time with it. The online is great, banter between the characters is great, so there's a lot to love here with this game. So, guys, let me know if you're picking this up, or if you're seeing this and you've already picked it up, let me know what you think, or if you've already played the Japanese version, tell me what you think about this. So, guys, I'm out of here. I'm going to go patrol the streets, and if I see anybody that I don't like, I'm going to throw a vending machine, and yeah, because I'm so tough like that. Anyways, guys, till next time, game on. Hey, thank you guys very much for watching the Dengeki Bunko Fighting Climax review. So, if you guys really enjoyed this, I want to say thank you for watching and supporting the show yet again. It definitely keeps me going, and I really appreciate it. So, yeah, thank you for watching it. Subscribe, like this video, let people know about the video, tell people I exist, that I'm not a leprechaun, and I am not short or green. And I don't have gold. I definitely don't have no gold. I wouldn't be doing YouTube if I would have gold, right? Anyway. So yeah, definitely let people know about that. Also, we have other videos, such as, oh yes, I have a Persona 4 Dancing All Night. So if you want to know if that's any good, you could boogie on down to that video right over here on the screen. I'm not for sure where I'm putting it yet, but I'm just imagining that I'm putting it somewhere on the screen somewhere so you can watch it and stuff like that. And thank you guys, like I said, yet again for watching, and till next time, game on.